come at this table. Today we will be baking a delicious cheese bread khachapuri from Adjara region. Adjaruli Khachapuri. Che is again a very hard sound in Georgian language to pronounce for the foreigners, so say with me, Adjaruli, Adjaruli Khachapuri. Why the shape of the boat? In the ancient times, the last people were very well-known sailors, and this type of boat shaped khachapuri were created by their wives. That's how they wanted to greet their husbands and wish them good weather. Can you imagine a surprise? You come home and you have this steaming cheese bread with melting cheese inside and the egg on the top, which symbolizes the sun and best wishes from their wives. What can be better, right? Let's start baking. Adjaruli Khachapuri is always made with bread dough. So here is my sifted flour, and the detailed description of all ingredients you can find below or at the end of the video. Let's start. My first step will be to combine warm water, yeast and sugar in the food processor, because I will be making the dough in the food processor. And sugar will help the yeast to work quicker. So I'll just pause this and leave for 5-10 minutes until this mixture becomes foamy. I let it sit for about 7 minutes, and you can see that the yeast water is foamy, and I can start adding other ingredients. I will mix salt with the sifted flour, like that, and make sure that it's all spread evenly. So mix a little bit, the flour, and now it's time to start adding ingredients. I said that Adjaruli Khachapuri is usually done with very simple bread dough, so yeast, water and flour. But for flavor today, I want to use milk and I want to add 1 egg. Let's do this. So here is my egg, goes into the food processor. Here is my warm milk. And some vegetable oil, olive oil or any type of oil, sunflower oil is good. And now I will mix this. Just pulse a couple of times. It's done. And let's add the flour, but I will be adding the flour gradually. I will start with adding 3 cups of flour first, and then I will mix the dough in the food processor, and I'll see how much more flour it needs. I'm trying to reduce the flour as much as possible, so that's why I'm always measuring my ingredients, especially flour, before I start baking. Let's check. Of course it needs much more flour, so I will be adding another cup. And the same process. I added all flour, and now I will again mix it and knead for a couple of minutes in your food processor. Here is my dough from the food processor. I sprinkled the surface and I will knead it for about 5 minutes, and I will try not to add too much flour. So the dough is ready. I kneaded it for about 5 minutes. And now I'm shaping it in a bowl, like that. And I'll put it in the oiled bowl for an hour or longer until it doubles in size, and I'll cover it with the plastic. Now all we can do is to wait, but I have time to prepare the cheese. And I already grated mozzarella and some feta cheese. Because in the US I find that this combination of mozzarella and feta is the best and closest to the taste of Georgian suguni and Adjaruli cheeses, which is not always available and it's hard to find them. So that's what I will be doing. So here I have grated mozzarella. Here I have grated feta. It's approximately 70% of mozzarella and 30% of feta. So I will just combine these two cheeses. I will mix my cheese very well so that all these two cheeses blend as in one. And then I will show you a small trick. Actually, that's how they make filling in Adjara, the homeland of Adjaruli Khachapuri. They add some water and this loosens the filling. And it gives you delicious khachapuri. So I added some room temperature water, and now all I have to do is just to mix the filling. So my cheese filling is ready. I mixed it very well. Now I can just like cover it with plastic and put aside, and it's time to work with the dough. So the dough is ready. Now I'll cut it into 4 like that. Now I will knead each of the dough piece into a small ball like that. Now I will flatten them with my hands like that. And I will leave them to rest for about 10-15 minutes, because this dough, you know, likes to rest, so it becomes more pliable. Here are all my 4 pieces of dough. You can see how they look. And now I will start rolling them and making khachapuri, and I will work with one of them, and the rest you can just put aside. And I will be rolling the dough on the parchment paper, which I sprinkled with flour, because it will be easier to slide it into the baking tray. And so all I want to do is to roll it into the oval, and then I will be adding cheese to it. So I rolled the piece of dough into an oval. It's approximately 12 to 9 inches. So I divided my cheese filling into 4 equal portions, and now I will take only half of each 4 and put it on khachapuri like that. And then I will spread the cheese equally and close to the borders so that the cheese fills all khachapuri. That's what we want. Leave 1 inch border approximately, so we can pinch the ends. And now roll like that. From this side, roll the borders from this side, and now pinch the ends, so it is boat shape. The rest of the half put in the middle, like that, and help with your fingers so it's equally divided. So here is my Adjaruli Khachapuri, my cheese boat, ready, and I'm just pinching the ends because the ends need to be pinched well, and you can see the cheese is in the middle, and it's ready. So now I will lightly sprinkle the baking dish with the flour, and I will slide khachapuri on the baking dish, and it's ready to go. Now I will repeat with the rest of the dough and the rest of the cheese filling. So 2 of my khachapuri are ready to go to the oven, and I will bake them at 450 degrees until the crust is golden. Time to check on our khachapuri. Oof, 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 oof. Ho, ho, ho. They are ready. Oh, look at the cheese. It's melting so well. And now what I will do, it's time to add the final step. So let's make like a little bit hole in the center, and then I will be adding yolks. Oops. And same here, a little bit of hole and a yolk. Some people are adding the whole eggs, but today I don't want to do this. And I will put it back for 1-2 minutes to bake with the egg yolks. So my khachapuri are ready. All I have to do is to take them out of the oven. See how they look with the yolks there. The yolk is still runny, but that's how it should be. All I will have to do, I will put a little bit of butter on the crust so it softens the crust. I'm using like 1 tablespoon for each khachapuri, but I cut the piece of butter into 2 because now I will just put them in the khachapuri. And the second khachapuri I'll do the same. So I soften the crust like that, and I'll put it in the cheese. All you have to do now is to enjoy. I have more khachapuri baking, but I'll show you how to eat Adjaruli Khachapuri. So I'll take one, and it's hot, I can still hold it. And then all you need to do is to stir the egg with the cheese like that. Look at all this stuff. And then, you know how Georgians do? They just cut the pieces of the bread, but we like to do it with our hand because it's easier, like that. And dip it into this melting cheese. This is delicious. The crust is golden. The cheese is melting in my mouth. It's so good. Today we made Adjaruli Khachapuri from the Black Sea coast, from Adjara province of Georgia. If you like the recipe, please share with your family and friends. Come back for my weekly postings. Bon appetit. Gabriela, me. Khachapuri to make, so again sprinkle the working surface, and now I won't be doing it on the parchment. I'll try to do it on the table. See how you can do it with your hands. Now I'll show you the second option, how to make Adjaruli Khachapuri or Adjarian Khachapuri, and this may be easier for you. So I'm just doing it on my table, and I will put all filling I have, like 1/4, right, of the filling, I'll put in the center, and then I will just pinch the edges of khachapuri like that, like you usually do when you make pies. So I'll try to spread it all over so it's this way. Now all you have to do is to pinch the edges like that and do it really very well. Even to get rid of this somehow, so that's why I'm kind of going back and pinching and pinching and pinching. And now I will move it. I'll sprinkle flour and I'll put it this way. Now look what I'm going to do. You need a sharp small knife and you just cut it in the center like that. So cheese will be all inside. You take one edge and turn it. Some cooks prefer this option. I like the first one, but this sometimes, you know, it's much more easier way to make khachapuri. See? And here it is. Okay, let's put it on the pizza pan and put it aside and make the last one. For another 1-2 minutes. Okay, my next 2 khachapuri are ready. I'm taking them out and I'll switch off the oven because it's so hot in the kitchen. And what am I doing now? As I told you before, I will soften the crust with some butter like that, and I'll put the rest into khachapuri. And then I can enjoy them too. No, I think it will be for me too much. I can have half of khachapuri because they are really big. But I have friends over, so they will enjoy. And it's Sunday, it's my brunch. So let's enjoy. And these 2 khachapuri I made in different way, like I showed you. Like